Hello again everyone, Hyperion-Blue-GT here, and today's live summit event in the Crew 2, American Slice will go into rerun number 2. Just like the first one back from January 17 to the 24th, 2024, and now we have arrived in May for the 14th to the 21st, 2025 in the third week. No changes on 6 events and 3 skills for the American Theme Summon. Will go dropping on the asphalt, and off-roading places is about to get prepared and have the moment of the encore preparation in case that you might need to have one drag race, followed by with some 2 vehicle restriction on the street race and touring car discipline for the Chevy Corvette CA Stingray and Celine S1 GT4 Cub, and that brings out to have the off-road places for only 1 rally raid and 2 rallycross disciplines. And also to have the land, sea, and air all together by 2 escape and 1 for the aerobatics will be ready up and get set that you might have to get yourself to be suitable and make a good mark to be climb up into the platinum until the next one will be arriving in the 4th week on No One's Rule. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's begin and ready to enter for today's live summit event. Made it to the platinum, and I got myself to be in rank 425 by receiving in 1,308,628 points after my free time to go work up and race hard to go climbing out to get there before reaching into the top 10 position. So I got 2 penalties. As I got 2 penalty is already owned, and 1 Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT Basalt Edition and 200,000 followers will go increase by my current icon level into 3,819. Just only have 1 extra payday and almost there to be going up into 31 million bucks. So I'll have to get myself prepared, and this time aerobatics will go on the first call to be flying in Seattle. Will be going take the skies. I'd rather keep it up. This will have to do quickly for only 3 skills and 6 events. Will be going lineup and session to go for the element on the asphalt and off-road by 2 choices. Will be doing the path. Just have to take the 2nd checkpoint to go matching up the figures, and 3rd one will be going on the Port Harbor. Okay, pretty safe, and going to downtown to have the 4th one, and well placed in the 5th, 6th, and matching up on the 7th. Just have to make that good perfection and right on top of the Space Needle finish line, and going perfectly to have yourself to be rack up and almost to be good enough by 30,000 points. So I have 28,220 points, tally up the results, and good max out to be almost by 150,000 points as I end up in 149,739 points. Perfectly well, and let's go on the water base to have a good icon in pro racing category to be heading up to Miami, Florida in Orange Grove. Time to slice things up, and I'll switch vehicle as I'm chosen to go for the DCB M31 wide body 2018 is about to go faster swift at the ready. But I know the pattern, and the method itself will have to take that current trail to go right up here before enter to have a large waters in Miami. This is what to do quickly, and then be on the lookout to have 1 good advantage to go dived in and going underneath the bridge. But don't jump to be attended. I know what to do. Get faster and go power up in the middle. Just have to take that path to go here and whipping up and feel the large opens on the main path of the Lake of the Miami is coming around and go out for a racing of the party. Just have to go through and have the highways will go on the long bridge. Okay, that should do very close call. The red zone is kicking in. Time to hit the nitro and surpassing by over 5,000 yards until reaching up by getting closer onto the cruise liner. Almost good enough, so that should do very well to be ending up in 5,897 yards. give a good tally of results, and perfectly to go slice things up on the water base in skill 2 by having 114,313 points. Only one more skill left, and it's about to go faster to be on the off-road session, and Conifer Forest will be going in 454 off-roading. Just like last time when I did very good to be doing off-roading to be entered in the desert, so I'll have to go again for the second time, and that will bring out to have a 1 muscle car rally rate vehicle just like the Chevrolet Camaro SS 2010 Rally Rate Edition. By having a Nitro Chemist, it's about to be set up to go into max per level of 140 that brings out with 812 horsepower and top speed 146 miles per hour that brings out to give an opportunity to be entered in Glacier Park for the USB Tour West Edition on stage number 2. But I got the affixes to be set up to be in 31.6% in extra pump, pure in 38.3%, and ventilated on 30.6%. Just like the Rallycross version to the same Camaro SS to be using on the asphalt and dirt trail, and for the rally raid, just take a good look, and it's going to be quite very awesome to see this good kind of a Camaro SS that features to have the front bumper part to be adding up with a bull bar and rally lights, along with the fenders to be well placed, and the rear part just only have one spare part to be added as well, and includes with a wing spoiler. For the dashboard onto this interior view, it has everything to be fully modded and have one driver to be considered this one to be going on exploration to be driving in the forest, mountains, and desert places. I'll have to turn this engine on and give it a go to see how it feels. This is going to be a good kind of an awesome Camaro for only one escape we'll be driving away. And it's heading up and reach the main yard distance by over 1,000 and give a good slow and steady by coming down into the mountains of Conifer Forest before entered at the desert. Got to take some few jumps and main objective to be label complete. The handling is quite going off the charts, just like 454 pickup trucks, and especially for only one good kind of a muscle car for a single rally raid vehicle like the Ford Mustang GT 2011, Dodge Challenger SRT 8 2012. But it's about to get closer. The handling might have to get that full traction to go maintain and stop by in almost 84 yards. Let's only have one attempt and see how it turns out to give a tally of results. But halfway there, not a problem folks. I'll have to go for attempt 2 and early on the evening. Got to go drop away, and this time having one jump, and the desert will go for the quicker upper hand to be exiting after some few miles on the forest. Alright, not a problem. I'll have to go again for attempt 2, and this time got to make a good position to go diving through onto the hills and make one good clear access to the entrance of the desert. Let's try this, and half the hills will go for the same pattern to do jumping around to go hop at a time. Jump it until I drop, and steer well to go careful when the airborne to go gliding in direction. Okay, very nice. Got to keep it careful. Left side and the trees are about to get things to go careful by the caution. Easy does it, and there you go. Not so bad, just like the last time, and going differently to have a pattern method to go jumping through around onto the sands and the hills will be giving a good advantage. And there goes my yard distance beat and update into 3,569 yards. New record successful, and third skill will be well considered to be job well done by update into 112,758 points. And for the outcome result, off-roading will be take the first one will be called dibs. But even perhaps, just like all the different events that I just come here to be on a different lineup in order, but I'll have to do this one in the main segment as the second rerun will take 2 events in off-road places, and 4 events will go on the tarmac, especially for the rallycross discipline to go for the asphalt. So here it comes, and time attack for USB Tour West Edition on stage number 2 from Glacier Park to Salt Lake Tahoe. And here I come, folks. Time attack will go into nighttime before reaching up to Salt Lake at the ski resorts. We'll be reaching up, and then the halfway point will go up onto the hill by 50%. 3 seconds, and here comes the green light. We'll be faster up and beat the time objective in 5 minutes and 26 seconds. I'll have to choose the path and go anywhere if I had to take the starting position to be around in 4% by having a second checkpoint to go clear. Checkpoint 3 is already in, and mark it to be checked to have the left side to go clear on the path. A bit more challenging and quite good wide open spec version for the F-Bar muscle car on the Camaro SS for a 2010 model as a 21st century. Just like the Camaro RS as a 1969 to have a different spec as a rally raid vehicle ever since from the first installment in the Crew 1. But still have some characteristics that compares for the differences between the past and the present Camaro SS and RS variants. But look closely to see how it turns well to have the handling when it comes to have a top speed to go pack up and take some few jumps by taking control in the center of the gravity and the handling to go around onto the dirt trail. But easy does it, just like you're about to go heavy handling on drifting. Okay, there you go. Main checkpoint clear, and your distance before the next one to be stopped at 32%. Just hold it steady, and the nitro will have to go almost to be in full capacity. That's right, baby, and getting closer towards onto the bus stop chicane to have to get there soon. Time to punch it and go climbing through. Here it is. No need to have tight turns, just have to drive straight and then you're good. Okay, perfectly well, and basic up to go off-roading muscle car to go on the workout. Fourth gear comes in, and switching up to go back onto the same gear as gear number 5, we might have to take a patient later on. And here comes 50% in the halfway mark, folks. Got to go around and make that hill to go climb up and dive down to be maintain center control of the gravity. Very nice and good kick-ass muscle car to go off-roading. Checkpoint going clear, and here comes the next part. We'll be going climb up with using the platform besides taking the S turns. Just like this, and have the main turns to go currently to be using on the dirt trail as one checkpoint to go clear and another one when reaching up on top of the hill. Okay, very nice, and gap distance update by 25 seconds. Now, here comes the second platform, going through and shortcut way down below. Whoa, Nelly. Close call, and checkpoint to go cleared by 33 seconds. Reminder and good details on the good strategies if you're about to go clean racing on off-roading time attacks. Just keep it together. Almost there before arriving in Salt Lake Ski Resorts. Almost good enough by 40 seconds, so I got 39 seconds to be update on the gap. Runner up, and main turns to go quicker up on the reflex will be slight turns to go heavy commit. Alright, there you go, and arriving in the ski resorts at Salt Lake. Just have to go around and grind well to do some heavy drifting, off-roading style. Almost 10 seconds to have myself to go for a 1 minute gap distance, and then goal line is going to get closer to be heading up the asphalt. Time to slice things up and getting back on the dirt trail. Alright, there you go, and perfectly by 4 minutes, 30.846 seconds. Great job, and 1 Camaro SS to go climb up to be on the main record to be placed by 111,036 points. 7 legendary loot parts on off-roading category is going earned, and proceed to have the second one for the Rallycross discipline to be heading up to have a good no restriction only as event number 2. Next up, Jackson for the USB Tour West Edition Special is about to go quicker up in time trial on the course. As I'm about to be choosing with a 2017 Ford Fiesta to have a good DMAX variation to be maxed out in 230 per level in 600 horsepower, max speed 174 miles per hour, and handling level going quicker and reflex to be in semi-expert. This will have to go fast, quick, and practice to do very well to go focusing on committing in under 2 minutes. This will have to do one-way ticket, and first lap will go countdown in the rain forecast before 3 seconds to go green. Here I go, and beat the time ejected in 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Will go faster soon as possible. Got to go full traction to be at the ready. Safety's on, and handling turns will go quicker up. Alright, easy does it, and give the drifty will go affixes on effect. Just want to keep a good 8-hole barrel. Punch it till I had to go quicker up to have the corkscrew will go on the main pattern. Keep it nice and tight and dive down to go below. Okay, that's 1 lap clear. Second lap will go quicker to be possible. That's 10.346 seconds. Just make that good drifting turn to be on the hairpin shortly and go make sure to be slice things up onto the dirt and asphalt. Alright, there we go. Just make it one drift and focusing to go precision in the Time Attack Rallycross Racer. Looks like the rain's still going on, and clouds are about to be moving around as the third and final lap will go mark on the arrival. Only 30 seconds left until reaching up by 2 minute total time. Got to hurry up and keep it with the drift. Okay, here comes the next turn. Got to work it, and only 15 seconds left. Come on, almost there. Finish line is just right over here. And just hit the line and see the results. Yes, that's 1 minute, 56.106 seconds is going to be quite good to be time of arrival. But almost good enough. Just had to go again and make my good requirement objective time to be on the main time to be proceed to go faster and possible. Round 2, here I come, and this time will have to put myself to go hard and be on the main suggestions to be under by 1 minute and 50 seconds for the total time in 3 laps of the goal. Hook him will be prepared, and here it comes. Got to go faster up and have the first turn will feel the slight reflex when it comes to go around by the traction to be turned off. There we go, and hairpin to go tricky to go sneaking in. Alright, very awesome and tricky to go rallycross drifting. Time to hit up the asphalt and have that good turn right over here to be on the inside. Focusing and less time to go on drifting and have some more cornering to go for a moment of success. Dive down below. First lap clear. Lap 2 coming in and have that nitro to go quicker up on the refill for a short period. Especially for the hairpin is all I need to get things to go tap up the boost. That's 1.4 seconds. Keep going. Nice and tricky. Almost there, but I made it to the third lap. 2.7 seconds, so I had to go strategize and rallycross and commit. Alright, got this one and made it into 3 seconds. Close enough. Just might need to keep working hard until gonna have to be made it into a minute by 50 seconds to carry over. It's a little bit get darker. Looks like no signs of thunderstorms. Dive down below and finish line to go quicker. Okay, that's the ticket. So I got a minute 52.931 seconds. Well done, and tally up the score results has now been made it into 105,685 points. 3 of the kind parts has been earned, and right on the bat people proceed to the combo event in Rallycross Discipline in the middle of nowhere for event number 3. By only one classic American muscle car will go old-fashioned as a Rallycross vehicle spec to take on in the middle of nowhere to be riding in the desert. I really hope I still have one of my own kind of a UDRS Inspirtech livery in car number 69 to go into the USA style of variation. And I have one Spearhawk tire is about to be outfitted and give the American Deem style vanities on the underglow, window, and nitro to be placed up into 696 horsepower, top speed in 175 miles per hour, and the per level to go in 230 by the handling level in expert. Let's give a good kind of the real American democracy, and Gridstar will be taking 2 laps around the streets and shortcuts to go off-roading in style. Let's see how it turns well, and I really think about having a best nostalgia racing moment to go old-fashioned when it comes to have the American muscle car. Dirt race coming up, and here it comes. We'll bring out the Star Spangled Nitro to go for a first position, represent the symbol of hope and democracy. That's what everybody really wants to talk about is freedom, hope, and democracy is the element to have a one USA style variation with my UDRS logo and Inspirtech decal placement. But I just recently adding up to have one smoke trail to go special effect when going drifting. Just wait until the shortcut is coming in and have a right advantage to go on the reflex without touching the gate as the checkpoint to go currently clear. Alright, that should do very well, and almost by the updated gap by 7.9 seconds as progression to go stop at 33%. See that, folks? Just have one smoke vanity will go bring out the dust storm. Smaller it is, and just had to get there to be tied up and go drifting around into the asphalt. Got the slice things up and going clear to be almost there at the first lap towards the end. Okay, checkpoint going clear. Now, let's kick up and solidify nitro in lap number 2 for the final run. But I can't wait until the next 3 races will have to be proceed to go on drag race, then Chevy Corvette C8 Stingray, and then time attack for the Saleen S1 GT4 Cup. Just almost there. I still got this to go old-fashioned in style, as the shortcut will go for the second time. Well, Nelly, just have to keep it tight and regain control. Now for another drift and pull out the dust storm for a short seconds, and then 18.1 seconds to be going up and make it more increase a little bit. Yeah, good American drifting is a good potential dust storm to kick it up a notch. Nearly there. Just have to take one last checkpoint and then arriving to be marked on the finish line. Everything I'm going near misses and solo climb to be marked on the podium. So that's 2 minutes, 34.410 seconds by 45,000 bucks earned. Let's see the results, and almost there to go by 96,937 points. But don't worry, I still got one other thing to do, some follow-up catch-up after this, but I really think about having some perspective and go for American car only for every Live Summit event for only one time only. Now, let's go drag racing and heading up to Death Valley as I'm about to go for the Chevy Corvette C7 Stingray for a different kind of a UDRS Inspirotech livery. And for the new one, I mean, variation compatible and custom parts will be switched up and the fenders will be stay remains. Let's give this a go, and 3 runs will go faster up and full straight into the highways of Death Valley will be ready up and wait until 3 seconds after the burn preparation to go perfect on check. Let's go beat the main time by 18.716. First run coming up and have the green gauges to be standby until 5 seconds within. Okay, there we go. Just wait until 3 seconds and give a good spirit in blue. Let's bring out the night shift and go straight directly at the highway. We'll go fast and go straight to be beyond. Nice and solid fine workout to have the first run to be checked and see the results. 15.68 seconds by the plus in 0.647. Gear shift is good. Top speed is 375 miles per hour as I just checked earlier. Now on to the second run. Got to do the same pattern and go bring out the nitro until reaching up on the finish line. Just have to stay remain and go reinforce it. Perfect burn and go green. Nice and quadruple indeed. 4 times perfect and wait until the nitro will go catching up to be stay in the 5th gear. Absolutely well done and see the results. Gear shift is perfect by top speed in 377 miles per hour. Runtime is good on the mark by 15.916 seconds. One more run to go, and it's heading up to race number 5 penultimate for the Chevy Corvette C8 Stingray. We'll go sprint race in street race discipline. Just have to do this quick and have the perfect burn. We'll go nearly there. Got the drag race wizard to be mastery and have the night shift. We'll have to keep a good line and have the nitro. We'll be reaching up towards the finish line until running out of juice. Just in time and see the last results. Same as well, gear shift is perfect by the runtime in 15.619 seconds. But I'd be very well darned and well pleased to have a good running time effort to go climb up and score 1 for UDRS Inspirotech livery for only 117,106 points by 7 loot parts in drag racing category. Race board check and quicker to be easy as pie. 2 more races to go and made it to the platinum rank to be early on the jump start in rank 7,800 place in about 22 hours left for American Slice is about to be over soon. This will have to take 1 street race discipline for the Chevy Corvette C8 Stingray in St. George to Jackson Hole and Dominion Forsberg number 5 for the Celine S1 GT4 Cup. I'll have to get started and have race number 5 for a street racing penultimate. We'll go racing into the daytime natural forecast to bring out the asphalt. As I did remember back then from the first rerun, is I took 2 minutes, 33.140 seconds in the total of points by 111,907 by having 1 attempt for the brand new record and experts to go faster for a single sports car of the mid-engine layout. But count me in, I'm always have to go again, and this time for a different whole new level, we'll have to push myself and beat my own time record just like the first rerun, and the second rerun, we'll have to go for a main set of the faster paces of the record. Let's see how it turns well. I'll have to go head start in first position and climbing up to go and beat my own lap time by 1 race before reaching up arrive in Jackson Hole Valley. Going up on gear 8 and have the sunset to go fill the horizon. Just have to go quicker up on the tight turns and give the reflex, will regain control on the speed. Now gonna have to kick it up a notch and fill the nitro to be reinforced with a smoke trail to be bring out in the Confetti Blue. There we go, respawn and steady quickly to give a midship Corvette will feel the balance of performance. Very nice to go quicker up on reinforced power slide. Sting well and drive it on the line. But even yet, when it comes in to be exiting from the desert valley, you'll have to go enter to be in the forest until the next turn. We'll always have to keep it careful to have your own kind of exercise caution, just like this one as I just went down to do a demonstration of example as I'm about to go in expert. But this main spot is going here and keep it tight and stay in the maintain formation to go stay in gear number 7. Here comes the right turn corner on the curve, going up, halfway mark and 56% progression and going tight to bring out the boost nitro. Okay, impressive and not yet out of the desert yet. Still getting closer to be made it into the forest in the meantime by having a few more miles yet to go. Stop at 71% and the tight turns will go follow up on curved straightaways as this one will take the upper hand advantage. Still got some good pack of aerodynamics, will go increase the peak of acceleration, tight turns and go corner up by reflex. So in about by 20 seconds left, just might need to keep a good watchful eye out before reaching up in 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Almost there to have 95% progression is almost complete. And there it is, right at the podium before enter the town. Beautiful, fast, and give a good speed agility to help myself to go for update total time in 2 minutes, 26.252 seconds. That's 119,429 points, and a whole new record is about to go for a second rerun in American Slice. That's event number 5 for the penultimate check and complete for having one part of the vehicle restriction, and for Dominion Forsberg number 5 for the Celine S1 GT4 3-lap time attack. Here I come and bring out one livery for only one of the Crew 2 players is about to be shown and revealed. With this kind of an identity for this designer is made by ST_Strassaber and brilliantly to see this good kind of a variation on the Celine S1 GT4 Cup. Turns out to be well exactly to have a good kind of a Falcon variation and the Michelin decal logos to be well placed up on the front, and the Hankook is well been seen to be placed up into the side and the front itself. As the per level to be encased to go for a nitro canvas to be maxed out in 320 per level in 1060 horsepower and top speed 248 miles per hour. Just like last time by the official variation, and this one will go serving up as a different one in the second rerun. Got to be prepared and go for the countdown to be commenced in 3-lap time attack before in 3, 2, 1, and go. By taking 3 laps will be the total time in 4 minutes and 27 seconds. It's heading up and take the first and second turn will go into the GT4 racing line in warm-up. Same thing like last time, and different livery variation for only one Celine S1 GT4 Cup car will have to go for a faster mark on the time. Just have to take the checkpoint to go clear, and first sector will be heading up in sector 2. Just only have one good top of the vanity is well outfit to see this good kind of a Falcon tire variation, especially to have 2 tire aftermarket brand on Hankook and Michelin as well. But all I can say is about this livery, it turns out to give a good 100% thumbs up and give this one as a 5-star rating. Just have to take a good faster upper hand and total gap distance away from the ghost car in 18 seconds before take the chicane and coming around towards the final corner before at the end of the first lap, and have lap number 2 will be going proceed. It's all about to have the differences to go for the asphalt and off-roading areas to have one American race car, sports car, and differences to be well designed and made in America. Especially for only one Saleen S1 GT4 Cup car, as I really think about this kind of a good lightweight racing vehicle to be serving in the one-way category to go exclusive until being cancelled since sometime in early 2020s. But everybody really think about the Saleen S1 GT4 Cup car, they really think this will go right into the approval by the FIA. The handling turns going well, respond, and give the feedback will be reinforced to go increase onto the refill nitro and use it on straightaways. So I just use it all of it, and then chicanes will go for the second time without having no problem. And here comes the final lap. Just give a total time in around by 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Got to do the same thing and make that last run for calling in. And there goes the nitro, ready up and take off to go straight away. Impressive and going wonderful to have a good line to be worked up and get shape around to have a slice things up to go racing in the asphalt. So coming around to have the U-turn corner wide open and get shaded to have the main gap to be almost by a single minute. So I got 54 seconds and placement to be well marked by 56.791 seconds. Almost there folks, just have 10% to go and progression to go increase into 92%. That's over a minute and just right over here to be nearly there to have the chicane to go closer up and solidifying effort to go for one shape up to be regain control to be suitable. And there goes by crossing the line and total time to be well clear and made it on to 3 minutes 21.788 seconds. Brilliant and new record to be placed by 115,772 points is having 2 rare, 1 for common and 1 for the epic. So once again, just like the first rerun and second time in American Slice, as I just put myself to go update in the platinum by rank 1,627 place and still remains in about 22 hours left before the current live summit event is over. So what do you guys think? Just like the first rerun, as I just did myself by the original and second time to go for another rerun for the same part of the American Team Summon, especially to have one requirement to go for the combo event in the middle of nowhere when I was using the Chevrolet Camaro RS Rallycross Edition for my UDRS Inspirtec livery in American style variation, along with 2 races in off-roading for the rally raid of the USB Tour West Edition on Stage 2 and special for the Rallycross discipline by setting up in no restriction only. Only have 3 events to go in asphalt, like the drag race in Death Valley will go faster in the highway, along with St. George to Jackson's Hole for the Chevy Corvette C8 Stingray, and I still really think about having my own kind of a brand new record, just like the original, and the second time for the moment of speed. And for the Saleen S1 GT4 Cup car in Dominion Forsberg number 5, only 3 laps and wonderful to be outfit to go for the Nitro Camus will go faster up on straightaways and deal with some tight turn corners, especially the chicane of dead for every 3 laps, just in case if you're about to go clean, competent, and skillful, we'll always have to find your line. So folks, I can't wait until the follow-up catch-up will be coming up by tomorrow, and the good news is, No One's Fool is coming until Wednesday, May 21st and 28th of 2025 in the 4th week. But I can't wait until I have to get a good hands on the BMW C4 M40i Agent Edition. It's now been placed up to go on the Platinum, along with a Gold record category to be in the Epic in No One's Fool Smoke. And plus, this may not be April Fool's joke folks. 6 events is about to be prepared to have 2 events in no restriction only by using Monster Truck, Alpha Grand Prix, and 3 vehicle restriction in case that you might need to have the Proto Bumblebee X, Hyper Motard, and Slick 360 horsepower, along with 3 skills will go into Speed Trap, Low Altitude, and Salam to have 2 for land and 1 for the sky. This will be very perfect, and we got one upcoming theme summon along with the Brits. It's about to go reveal date on schedule as week number 2 for June on 4 through the 11, and have Forever Ferrari is now becoming as the first week of June by May 28th and ends until June 4th. Summertide is about to go date on schedule by coming soon, and I can't wait to have some more prizes to get some more exterior parts. We'll go double up and make it to go into payday. But I can't wait, and hopefully this one I had to do one more event to go for the update to have my current rank position. In about 22 hours left for American Slice. We'll be finishing up soon as I'm about to wrap it up towards the end. Thank you for enjoying watching the video in the Crew 2 folks. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on Deepnet Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. We'll join to get access for price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel. It's the best way to help out with the super things as an extra. We'll support and grow. I'll be seeing you guys next time on the live summit event in the Crew 2. And I look forward to see you again at the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.